How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Are you ready for some awesome ideas? I am super excited to talk sponsoring with you today. We are going to have a blast. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Hi, guys. All right, let's send this out. All right, I have really awesome, gnarly, cool stuff for you today. Okay, I have got a brand new worksheet thing for you. I've had person after person tell me, I need a daily checkoff sheet of what I need to do. So I wanted to give you something that just gave you the very basics on what you needed for social media every day. Hello, gorgeous. How you doing? Hey, ladies. So when you hop on, say hello. Tell me which company you're with and where you are from. All right. So I have a really fun new worksheet. I'm going to show it to you in just a hot second after I get done sharing. And seriously, you guys, it is so fun. It's going to just like, you're going to love it for yourself. You're going to be able to kind of do some things with your team with it. It's super cool. But you have to comment #share, not share, #summer. Okay, I'm going to get my brain going. I'm sharing this, and so that's why my brain's there. #summer to get this new worksheet, and then you have to click on the goodies. And plus, that's one of the things you have to do to be qualified for our drawing also. So make sure you get that going. It's going to be so fun. All right. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Howdy, howdy, howdy. And let's see here. Dun. So I just do a little bit of sharing here. Share. Okay. All right. Last click. Okay. Hello, Miss Melanie. Hello, Miss Denise. Hello, Miss Hanifa. Hello, Miss Melanie. Hello, Helen. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Miss Starry. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Miss Lori J. Hello, Denise. How we doing? Hello, Miss Michelle. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Miss, hey, we got two Melissas. How we doing? Hey, Kara. Is it Kara or Kara? Is it Annatrice? Annatrisa? And Teresa? I'm probably saying it wrong, and I'm really sorry, Miss Thomas. I'm really glad you're here. Miss Johnson, how you doing, girl? Hey, are you going to do the leadership class with us? I was going to message you yesterday, and I ran out of hours. Hello, Miss Melanie. Thank you for commenting #summer. San Antonio. Okay, it's my goal, Andrea, to come to San Antonio in December because I want to see the lights on the Riverwalk. Are they as awesome as it looks like they are? Because that's like one of my goals. Hello, we got a Lori J and a Laurie. How y'all doing? Hey, Sashka, how we doing? Sue Lynn, Miss Victoria, good morning, gorgeous. If you missed our leadership panel yesterday, Miss Victoria was on it, and you got to go check out our webinar from yesterday. It was awesome sauce. Okay, gals, I've got something new for you today. So one of the things I kept being told was I need a daily checkoff list. Okay. So to get this new thing I've got for you, like nobody's seen this before today. This is our 5 steps for social media. And I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. I am so good. Thank you for my sneeze is just allergies. I'm perfectly healthy. Awesome. I love that wording. Perfect wording, Miss Johnson. Yes. Please message me and let me know what you're thinking. I would love to brainstorm with you. Okay. Sorry. So this is our new sheet. Some of it's getting kind of washed out because of my lighting. If I turn it down like that, you can kind of see it. Anyway, so it's these 5 steps. It's show them you care. So it's all about commenting on their post, get people talking that are on your profile or also on your business page. Adding new friends weekly is crazy important because you always got to be finding new contacts, sharing from your business page to your personal profile, and using selfies and going lives. So this is our basic. This is like, if you do this consistent every week, you're going to grow. Like, end of story. It's like crazy. It's simple. So this is a fun little worksheet for you to follow. And all you have to do is comment #summer, #summer. And then when you get a message from us, make sure you click on get the goodies. Okay. So we would love for you to get this. This is brand new we have today. It is right in the message. You just click on it and open it and download it. You can download it on your phone or your computer. Either way is groovy. We also have brand new summer engagement images in there for you to help you with your engagement. They haven't, like, I just barely had them made last week. So I'm sure you don't have them. The only way you'd have them is if you came to the webinar yesterday. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Amber. Hey, Lisa. Hello, Miss McDuff. Let's see. Aurelia? Am I saying that close? Aurelia? I really want to say it right. It does matter to me. Miss Annabelle, how doing? Jackie, I haven't had a chance to read your message yet. I saw it while I was teaching ads class this morning. Thank you for your comment. Really, really fun. There's some cool stuff on Instagram. I'm all over the place. I just have a million ideas. Sorry, we're going to talk about sponsoring, I promise. So thank you, Miss Jackie. Miss Nini, how we doing? Mary, how you doing? Miss Leanne, good morning. Catherine, how you doing? Jana, how's it going? Awesome. You guys are doing such a good job commenting. #summer. Good job. Miss Kathy. Miss, is it Lenice? Miss Armstrong. Lenice. I think I might be saying it sort of close. Oh, good, early. I got it. Okay. Miss Bernadette. Good morning. I love that name. Hello, Miss Lori. Hello, Miss Summer. Hello, Miss Gina. Gina! So glad to see you back, girlfriend. How you doing, love? Miss Tabitha, how we doing? Bobby, hey there. Hey, Miss, I love Miss Bond. I love it. Gloria, how we doing? Miss Terry, how you doing? Ohio as a state. I need to visit, Gina. That's on my list. Where should I go? Miss Shishi, Miss Mickey, you're so cute. How you doing? Miss Davis, how we doing? Hello, hello. Leslie, Rebecca, hello, guys. All right, so make sure you share this out. And when you do that, comment revolution. Let's get some of your friends on here because, right, there's lots of people that need some sponsoring tips. And honestly, like, you're my favorite group to be here because when you're focused on sponsoring, I know you're focused on building a business. Nobody sponsors is like, I'm just here for the discount. People that want to recruit and want to build a team are here because they got their head in the game. So you're my favorite people. So I'm super excited you're here. So make sure you share this out with your team. And also, you can totally comment and tag a couple people. That's a great way to, like, get their attention too. We're giving away a year's worth of images. Hello, Miss Heidi. So hello, Miss Teresa. Hello, Miss Christine. Hey, Joanne. Sorry. I should put my glasses on, but my focusing gets messed up when I put my glasses on. Thank you for spreading the love, Miss Lori J. Thank you. Is it Perkley Jackson? Thank you for sharing the love, girl. Thank you, Miss Monique. I appreciate that so much. Marilyn, thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you, Tabitha, for tagging a friend. All right, so let's get talking about sponsoring. Real quick reminder, #summer to get our new fun little social media checkoff list. Seriously, if you follow these steps religiously, you're going to grow, okay? This is like, it's super to the point. Kelly, hey girl, hugs lady. Glad to see you, sweetie. Hello, Miss Lindsay. How we doing? Hello, Miss Lisa, Teresa. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for tagging people. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's talk sponsoring because I love this topic. I'm not one to talk a lot about myself and the businesses I ran because to me, it doesn't really matter. What matters is if the techniques work for you. But just as a little bit of credibility, just so you know, I have been with 3 different direct sales company, scrapbooking, clothes, and jewelry. No, it wasn't paparazzi. In fact, it was before paparazzi was even started. Kind of tells you how old I am and how long I've been doing this for. But I loved all 3 industries for different reasons. But in all 3 of them, I earned some pretty big awards in recruiting and team building. So I love this topic. It actually sort of kind of cracks me up that I'm known as the question queen, and I really help a lot with sales. Because definitely, and I did great sales. I definitely earned more awards. And you earn awards, not win them, right? I earned more awards with regards to sponsoring and recruiting than I did when just with sales. Okay, so this is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. And let me tell you a little bit more about why this is so important to me. So I do have a college degree. I have a college degree in economics, and it's something that I really love understanding. So, when the world kind of turns upside down, I kind of have some insight on things that could or might happen. And it's helpful. I really appreciate the understandings that I do have. But I was married. Well, still am married. Sorry. I had moved to North Dakota and I had 2 tiny little kids, and September 11th had happened. And my husband found himself unemployed for an extended period of time. And I had to hustle and make my business work because having a degree in economics in a tiny little town in North Dakota wasn't exactly something that was super helpful with regards to finding a job, to be honest with you. So I was hustling my scrapbook business, okay? And I really wanted to, make a solid income because I was taking care of my family financially. And that's when I started laser focused building a team. Okay. And so I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've learned about sponsoring and recruiting and getting laser focused that really makes a huge difference to growing a team. And I hope that you get super excited about this. Okay. Yay, North Dakota. Do you live in North Dakota, Miss Heidi? I love it. Do you have Oh, awesome. I love it that you guys have degrees in that. Okay. So we're going to have some fun. All right. So I love this topic. And sorry, I kind of forgot what I was saying. My point is this. Sponsoring and recruiting is oh my goodness. There are so many people who need what you have. Okay. And we definitely want to find a way to share it without being pushy. I can't imagine what I would have done if I hadn't had this stay-at-home business opportunity. The things I could have done if I'd had social media. This was 20 years ago, way before Facebook. So I was driving 2 parties about 100 miles away one way. So it was a 200-mile round trip. Luckily, gas was really, really cheap back then, but compared to now. But I can't imagine what I could have done if I had had social media because North Dakota is, not highly populated. So I was driving a long ways, anywhere from different cities to all the way to Minneapolis, which was about 5-hour drive, and those kind of things. But the fact that I had a way to take care of my family that was flexible, I still could be mom. My husband, was being Mr. Mom while I was driving around the country, doing parties and stuff, was such a blessing to me. And I'm so grateful for that. And so I know that you all have your own stories, okay? You don't necessarily have the September 11th story. You may have something, your life may have completely changed through COVID in your business right now. But you know, whether you have your own story yet or you're working on your story, maybe you're not quite to where you want to be yet, or you've seen other people in your company where you're like, I could be that person. That could be my story. Okay, I want to help you get there. I want to have you. I want to help you have the lifestyle that you want, and I want you to give that to other people in addition. Okay, because it is like one of the things that in our Facebook group that's just for our paid members, we like to do affirmations in there. And our affirmation this week was, I love that I can give myself a raise every single day. Okay, don't you love that? If you need some extra money to pay for a kid's end of school year thing, or you want to go on a trip this summer, what do? You hustle. You book more parties, you do more lives. You can give yourself a raise any darn day. And it was funny. We had a couple over. We were having like a little dinner date, and we were talking about traveling. We were talking about Iceland. Has anybody been to Iceland? It looks really cool. Anyway, so we're talking about these different places to travel. And I said, when I have a destination of where I want to go, I always work harder because I make more money when I'm focused on something I get to do. And he said, wow, it doesn't matter how hard I work my job. If I work better or not, I don't make more money, because he was salaried. Now, he has a great income. He's a good guy and he likes his job. And I'm not saying everyone should be self-employed, but to see the look in his eyes of, it doesn't matter how hard I work. I mean, I'm sure like if he didn't work, he'd get fired. Like that's different. But the fact that he really couldn't give himself a raise. You all can give yourself a raise anytime you want to work harder or smarter. You can give yourself a raise, right? And that is something you can give to others by being a savvy sponsor. Are y'all with me on that? So I want you to comment raise if you're ready to give yourself a raise and to offer that to other people. Comment raise. Let's raise the roof. Let's raise our income. Let's raise our energy. Okay, let's raise it up, girls, because it is so much fun. So make sure that you've commented #summer, and make sure you shared this out in Comment Revolution. Okay, let's have some fun. That's right, Miss Heidi. That's right, Miss Brown. That's right, Sandra. Let's raise it. Let's raise the roof, girls. Okay. All right. So sponsoring is an amazing opportunity to grow your business, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Okay. All right. So one of the things that I find a lot of people tell me that they have a struggle with is that they just don't know how to start that conversation with regards to sharing the opportunity with people. Okay, so we definitely want to start with that. And so we're going to talk about how to start the conversation. We're going to talk about what we should and should not say in that conversation. And we're going to talk about closing it up. And that will also help you when we talk about closing. That will also give you some ideas for people that you have that are fence setters right now. How many people do you all have someone that you're like, they would be amazing at this business? We've talked about it. I can see they need the income. I can see they'd be happier than their job. Comment fence if you guys have some fence setters that you would love to like figure out how to get off that fence. Okay. I love that, Carol. That is awesome. Congratulations, lady. All right. So let's sponsor it up, girls. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to learn a better way to start the conversation. So here's the thing that has changed greatly. Now I'm curious, how many years have you been with your company? And you may be months, like it might be like a baby, or like we've been in this 14 days, we've been in this 9 months, or you might have been in your business 10, 20 years. So tell me how long you've been with your industry. Okay. So here's something that's just really, really important to understand. Okay. And it's this. All right. 10, 20 years ago, before we started using text message and Facebook message a lot, we had this philosophy of go for the no. Go for the no. Okay. Now, when you could see people's face or you're talking on the phone and you could hear people's voice, going for the no made sense. Okay, so let me explain to you what I mean by that. You could see their face. They said no, but you knew if you got enough no's, you also got some yeses. So that's the principle behind this. There's a really great book called The Aladdin Factor. If you need help, like getting a little bit braver about asking for what you want, read this book, The Aladdin Factor. I can't remember who it's by. Rihanna might remember. Okay. So it's a fabulous book just for like getting more in anything you're asking in your life, whether you're asking your kids to do something or something from your spouse or trying to get people to do things for the PTA committee or whatever, and your business. It's a great book. Okay, but, here's the giant but on that. With regards to doing business, and we're using things like text message and Facebook Messenger more, we're not seeing body language. We can't hear their voice, and we definitely can't see their face. And so this has become a major problem when it comes to asking for things, because do y'all have this problem? I do this sometimes too. When we need to tell people no about something, that sometimes we just don't reply because we don't want to deal with their reaction to things. And so instead of replying back, we just don't reply and we let them assume that the not reply means a no. And so that's understandable, but unfortunately, it's not very good for us. It doesn't help our business very well. And so one of the things I have learned, and I have a lot of tips on good messaging that makes you, that shows how much you care and makes you authentic and doesn't, it's just really, really important to understand how to message in a way that makes people feel important, okay? And so you can't message and ask a yes, no question anymore, because if it kind of puts them on the spot and they feel like they need to say no, a lot of times they just don't reply back at all. And sometimes you're like, okay, it's probably no, but I don't know why it's a no. And I can't even see if it's a maybe. So it's really, really important to understand. Okay. Thank you so much, Kat Clayton. I appreciate you putting that there. And so you have to learn to ask questions in a way that people won't go MIA. What I mean by MIA, you know how you're messaging people and then it seems like the conversation is going well, and then they just kind of disappear. Like, where'd you go? They quit responding. It's just kind of gone. Okay. So if you've ever had people like the conversation seems to be going well, but then they disappear, comment MIA. Okay. Because it's a terrible feeling. And part of it is the way that you approach them. And then there's also the other thing that you don't know when their phone died. You don't know when their kid took their phone. You don't know they started driving somewhere. There's lots of reasons why they stopped messaging you. But one of the biggest reasons is you put them on the spot and they didn't want to hurt your feelings. So then they don't reply back at all. Okay. And that doesn't work well. All right. So we got to make sure they reply back. So the kind of wording we use, we don't want to use yes, no questions. Okay. There is a yes, no question I'll use that's more about just asking permission to share something, but not when we're trying to commit them to do something. Can you feel this? So let me give you some examples, because you might be going, okay, Michelle, I kind of get what you're saying, but what in the heck are you, give me an example. So instead of asking someone, are you interested in signing up with my company? Right? Which is probably what you've been told to ask, because that's what we want to know. We want to know if they're interested in signing up with our company. Okay. But let's be real about this for a hot second. Okay. They might be interested, but that's the thing. They're only interested, but they're not ready to sign up. They're curious. Their levels of maybe, how much does it cost? Maybe, what's the time commitment? Maybe, how much can I make? Maybe, what kind of support do I get to learn how to build a business? Everyone has kind of some different maybes floating around in their head. So when you try to go, hey, let's get you signed up, and they're going, hold on, I've got questions, but now you seem pushy and I don't know if you're going to listen to me, then they just shut down and either don't message back or say no. So that's where I want to help you is I need you to change your mindset from I'm trying to recruit to I'm trying to start conversations. I'm trying to find out people's maybe level. I'm trying to find out what do they need to know to get comfortable with taking that step of signing up, okay? When you just go for the kill, then it makes people don't feel good that you asked it of, and they shut down. Can y'all feel that? Okay, so what we want to do instead is this question. On a scale of 1 to 5, okay? On a scale of 1 to 5, what is your interest level, not in signing up, what is your interest level in getting information about how you can make extra money with Tupperware, how you can make extra money with lemongrass, how you can make extra money with ruby ribbon, how you can make extra money with paparazzi? Do y'all feel that? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, what is your interest level in getting information about how you can make some extra money with fill in the blank, your company name, pink zebra, whatever it is? This is like magic, okay? Because the answer of the scale of 1 to 5. And then the next question is tell me more about why you say 2, 4, 3, 5, doesn't matter what the number is. Do not take a 1 as a no. Do not take a 5 as a yes. I promise you that will get you in trouble. People just don't always say exactly what they're thinking, and I'm not totally sure why. One day I will get a degree in psychology or something. But I know they don't always say exactly what they mean, okay? So on a scale of 1 to 5, what is your interest level in getting information about how to make some extra money with blank? Tell me more about why you say 2, 4, 5, 8, or sorry, not 8, 1 through 5, whatever the number is. This is a game changer because the whole goal is to start a conversation and understand what they want, okay? Your goal needs to be, I need to understand what they want. I want all of you to comment that. What they want. I need to know, what do they want? And so we're going to talk more about what do they want, because one of the biggest mistakes you can make in this industry is to assume that they want what you want. So let's talk more about that. So we've talked about how to start the conversation. Now we're going to talk about what to say and what not to say. So huge misunderstanding that so many people have is that, well, if they want X, if they want extra money, if they want to be on it, or excuse me, if I want extra money, if I want to be on stage, if I want to help people, other people must want the same thing that I want. No. Okay. I want to know how many of you have either more than one child, or maybe you have nieces or nephews, or you've just been with children in general in a schoolroom. Okay. How many of you have noticed that children don't always want the same thing? How many of you notice that your children can be motivated by different things? So let me give you a little example. At my house, it's funny because my sons are similar and my daughters are similar, which I'm not like my girls, which is super funny. So my boys say something nice to me, spend some time with me, okay? And and then give me a hug. Their love languages, it's quality time, give me a hug and tell me something nice. My girls, oh goodness, they love things. They love something, they love a nice gift. They love something and it could be from the dollar store. It could literally be good from Goodwill. It's not the price. That's not what it is. They love to set that thing on their desk or clip it to their backpack, and they're like, my best friend gave me this little squishy fish or whatever it was. Okay. Their love language is things. All right. And so, and they're super funny about that kind of stuff. Um, and so when you understand that people want different things, this will help you be a much more savvy sponsor, because you can't assume that people want what you do and not end up making them kind of feel uncomfortable or like you're not understanding what it is they want. And the better they feel, the more they feel understood, the more likely you'll connect with them and help them get comfortable enough with taking that scary step of signing up. Okay. So, yes, we all want different things. So tell me, how many little people are in your life that you've seen that? If you're a mom or you're a teacher or you're an auntie, even I would guess, I'm not a big pet fan, but I'm pretty certain that even animals want different things, right? Like none of our spirits are the same, whether it's an animal spirit or a human spirit. Okay. So really, really interesting. Oh, that's super cute, Lori J. I love that. Exactly. So we're going to talk about something. So I love the five love languages, but we're going to talk about a thing called motivational styles. Okay. So motivational styles is a very, very powerful tool to help you with recruiting. And I'm going to tell you about a couple different parts of it. And when you buy our recruiting program, you'll get our whole interview. And so I'm going to tell you about pieces of it. One, we don't have time to talk about the whole thing now. And two, it's a program I sell. Okay. So, motivational styles really help you to better understand people. So one of the things that I see people teach, and some of you are told to do, is to tell your story. Okay. So rather it's in a live or in a home party or a virtual party, is like tell your story and get other people to come and want what you want. And that's one way. That's one way to recruit. And it works sometimes. Okay. But what happens is when you tell your story, and I'm going to explain this even in greater depth, you're going to have a few people that have a very different motivational style from you. And you're going to end up telling your story and making them feel a little uncomfortable. And I bet you've had people that you're like, it seemed like it was a perfect fit for them. It seemed like that would match their goals. It seemed like their passion for the product was there. And you're like, they said no, and I don't know why. How many of you have people have said no, and you're like, I don't know why. I have no idea. I'm still confused. Comment why. Okay. You've had the conversation with them. It to you, it just looked like a beautiful, match made in heaven kind of thing, this business and them. And you're like, I don't know why. So let's talk about why that might have happened and what you still could go back and possibly understand about them. And it's cool. When you go back and open the door and get them to talk to you and ask these questions, you can get people who you're like, it seemed like a perfect fit and somehow something didn't come together. You can get people off the fence and get them to come in because you took the time to better understand them. It's a really, really cool. Okay. So it's going to be super fun. All right. So we have this thing called motivational styles. You ready? So with regards to motivational styles, this is amazing. People are either change. So there's 3 different types of motivational styles. We're going to talk about the first one. And in the first one, everybody is heavy in one of these 2 areas. Now, everybody has some of it. Okay. Everybody has a little of both, but usually one weighs a little bit heavier than the other. Okay. So I want to know from you all, when the company dangles a carrot, okay, they put out there, here's the trip. They put out here, here's the car bonus. They put out here, do this, and you're going to be on stage. They dangle this, do this, and you're going to get the special, products from us or branded stuff or, that carrot, they dangle that out there. Bonuses, trips, recognition, and you're like, I gotta have it. If you are someone that like fights for that carrot, you're like, I want to get it. Okay, I want you to comment carrot. Because if you love that recognition, if you love those bonuses, if you love those kind of things, you're what we call someone's motivational styles is money and titles. Okay. Now, those of you, I want you to think about this for a minute, that are very, very, very focused, like on the mission and how your product and your opportunity changes lives, and you're very focused like on the stories of people, and you love to like connect and talk to people and see how people's lives change. That's what we call change the world people. Okay. So when you're like, I don't want to be on stage, but I do want to help people and I love the product. And, it's like, yes, the money is nice, but my focus is on how my product helps people. Okay. Then you're more what's called change the world. Now, please note, everyone is some of both. Nobody wants to work completely for free, unless maybe you're a nun or, like you're really, really, really altruistic. Most of us are, not quite to that point, and you don't have to be. Nobody's saying you need to be. Okay. So some people are very change the world, and some people are like, yes, when there's a carrot dangled, I am getting it. And that means you're heavier in, with regards to money and titles. And like I said, everybody has some of both. Okay. Does that make sense? So I want you to think about this for a second. Which are you heavier in? And no, you can't say both, okay? Because I want you to really, 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 really reflect. If the company dangles a carrot, how bad do you want it? Like, I can't hardly sleep. Like, when there's a carrot dangled, I'm going for it. I'm getting it, okay? I am not going to be on that list. And I know that about myself. And it's funny when you talk to Rihanna, my assistant, like the last company she was with, they might have a suitcase or different things. And by dang, she was going to get those. Okay. Yet she really, really cares about people. She's incredibly good with people, but she also knows that she's money and titles. Okay. And so it's not that you don't care about people when you're money and titles. That's not what it is. I just mean, that you're motivated by that. Does that make sense? Okay. So which are you? Are you change the world? Or are you money and titles? Which one's a little bit heavier? You all have both. But which one's heavier? Change the world or money and titles? Okay, so change the world here. I love that. Change the world. I love you guys are like, carrots, dangle that carrot. I'm there. You're changing. Exactly, you're both. But which one's heavier, Kimberly? I want you to really think about it. Which one's heavier? Okay, and I love that Megan's like, I know my money and titles. Awesome. Okay. So let me tell you what happens. Okay, so I want you to think about this for a minute. The one that you're probably heavier in, I want you to think about this. When you tell your story, because so many of you have been told, tell your story. When you tell your story, what do you talk about more? Do you talk about the person whose life was changed and how you've seen this company bless lives? Or do you talk more about the trips and the recognition that you get? Both are important. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying at all that you shouldn't talk about one or the other. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's helping you understand which you are heavier in. Okay. So here's the thing. You sit down with somebody, or you're messaging people is really what it is, but you're chatting with somebody about the business, and you're like, can I share with you why I love this company? And they're like, okay. And so you dive in and you start talking about being on stage and getting your crowns and getting the bonuses and the trips together and how much fun we're having and the money we're making. Okay. That's your money and titles person. And that's how they share it. Those of us that are money and titles, we're like, yeah, let's get that. That sounds like fun. Let's do it. But let me tell you, money and titles people, when you share that part of your business and the person that you're chatting with is change the world, she's going, ugh, but does this make a difference in people's lives? Do I end up feeling pushy? Is there a mission to this? How am I going to feel in the long run? Okay. Now, the other way around, okay, if you're change the world and the person you're talking to is money and titles, and you're like, oh my goodness, this has just changed people's lives. I love to see how their confidence has grown. I love to see how their health's improved. I love to see that, they were able to spend more time with their kids, and they're talking about those kind of things, right? The person that's money and titles is going, show me the money. Can we make some money with this or not? Are we just like sitting around like, is it just all about, connecting with people? And that they're like, show me the money. Okay. Do you see that? And so this is, I'm so glad you like that. I'm so glad. Okay. And so when you understand that what makes you tick may not be what makes somebody else tick, there's nothing, please listen, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you, no matter which one it is. I'm not saying you should change. No. What I'm saying is that you should change and listen more and talk less. And when you listen more and then share with them what's important to them, that's where your sponsoring will absolutely change. Okay. And so what we're going to do, what I like to ask, because it's really hard to ask, we're sitting there, or we send a message and we're like, I want to tell you about the business. So I'm curious, are you change the world or money and titles? They would look at you like you had three heads, like, right? They wouldn't answer the question. It'd be a little weird. So this is what I ask instead. So I want you to think about this. Okay. If I was interviewing someone and I was talking, like they had told me they were interested in the business opportunity, or information about the business opportunity, and I'd found out why, I'm going to ask, may I ask you a few more questions? And they're going to say yes, because people love to talk about themselves. So the first question I'm going to ask first to better understand what makes them tick is this. Okay. I'm curious, what has been your favorite job and why? What has been your favorite job and why? So someone's going to say, I love this job. It made a lot of money. I got a lot of recognition. I got a lot of promotions. Somebody else is going to say, I love this job because I really help people. I help kids. I help moms. I, made people's lives better. Okay. Understanding if you are change the world or money and titles by asking that question. Now, the other thing you can ask, if you're still kind of like, I'm not sure which they are, you can ask, tell me what you love about your current job. And that's okay if it's being a mom. Okay. What do you love about your current job? And if there's one thing that would make that job a little bit better, make you happier in that job, make you feel more fulfilled, what is that one thing you wish you had more of? They might say income. They might say flexibility. They might say recognition. They might say, I wish I felt like I was making more of a difference. The thing that's missing is the thing that they're telling you is their thing that's most important. Okay. Can you feel that? So these questions, so we have a whole list of questions that you're going to ask in this little interview to better understand people, because we have, are they change the world or money and titles? And then we have, are they work independently or in a group? And then we have, are they variety or they're consistency people? And we have this interview that gives you questions to ask to better understand those three motivational styles. And what happens when you do that is the world just opens up to all sorts of possibilities. Okay. Because then you stop talking about yourself and telling your story. Because what did I say? Our goal is to understand what they want. So then you're going to say, awesome. So now you better understand what makes them tick. Okay. And you're going to share with them. You're going to say, may I share with you? So now we're to the close part. Okay. May I share with you a little bit about why you might find this business as a good fit for you and your family. Okay. So I want everyone to put those words, may I share. May I share with you? So when you've gone through this interview and you've checked off the boxes, are they more change the world or money and titles? Are they more variety or consistency? Are they more see. Work independently or work in a group. So we have these questions. It's going to help you reveal these things. And you check off the boxes. Then you're going to say, because you mentioned. So we say, may I share with you some things that this business may be a good fit for you? They say yes. We say, because you mentioned. So we're on part number 4. Okay, so number 1 was on a scale of 1 to 5, what's your interest level and information. Number 2 was find out their motivational styles. Number 3 is, may I share with you why I feel like this might be a good fit for you and your family. And number 4 is, because you mentioned. Because you mentioned your job right now is a lot of hours and you're not being able to see your family. And you fill in the blank. How will this help them? Because you mentioned that you're passionate about, maybe it's fashion, maybe it was reducing chemicals in the world, maybe something along their product line. Because you mentioned this is why I think you might enjoy this. Because you mentioned you love travel. It's awesome. Every year we have the opportunity to earn 1 or 2 trips. And this is a fantastic way to do that. Because you mentioned you really are, it's important to you to be debt-free. You should see the people in our company that have achieved that, okay? And you share with them those ideas because you mentioned, okay? Number 5 is this, all right? Again, we still can't ask those yes/no questions except for permission questions like, may I share with you some ideas? They'll answer that because it's not a commitment, right? The last one is this. What are your thoughts on getting started with this company? Okay? So it is, my friends, there is a very clean, clear system that makes it all about them. You don't need to share your story. You don't need to do all the talking. You don't need to be worried about what do I say because they're doing most of the talking. It's all about them. Can you feel that? Okay. Yes, exactly, Kathleen, because you mentioned. So you've got those 5 in there. Last one, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on getting started with this company? So now you may still have a few more things to clear up if they have some questions or some concerns. And then you go back to, after you clear them up, what are your thoughts now with getting started? These 5 steps, my friends, are like magic. It's the secret sauce, okay? And yes, I'm going to tell you this. This is what's really cool. In our program, we give you what's called a question queen session, 2 of them actually. You can come for 2 hours and you could be messaging people and you're on Zoom with us and you're going to say, oh my gosh, she just said this. Now what do I say? She might say something that you're like, okay, how do I do these 5 steps exactly? How do I, she kind of took a tangent or she asked this early on. What do I say? And we can help you, okay? We literally are happy to you're on Zoom with us. They have no idea they're getting help, okay? They don't know that you're talking to us while you're messaging them. And we will help you do these steps. Besides, they're in our program. You're going to get our program and you're going to get a bunch of videos that's going to help you better understand each of these steps more. You're going to have your recruiting script right there to read. And then you get 2 helpful sessions with us to make this happen. Okay? It is like magic. Can y'all feel that? Does that make sense? Okay? Seriously, this is so much fun. I can see you all comment in the summer. Good job. Comment #summer if you haven't yet. Share this out in comment revolution. Okay? My friends, sponsoring doesn't have to feel salesy at all. Sponsoring is all about making sure you understand the other person. Okay? Does it feel like magic? Do you like it, Teresa? Okay? Sponsoring is so much about just becoming a better listener. Okay? Sponsoring does not have to, in any way, shape, or form, make you feel unauthentic. Okay? Yeah, magic. Oh, I love the magic cat. You're so cute, Lisa. Okay? My friends, there's such a better way to do this. Truly, truly, truly there is. Okay? Sponsoring should be something that it's something from your heart. It's something where you make the other person feel really, really important and cared about, because I know you do care about them. It's not an act. I'm just saying that the way you're approaching it will make them feel that way. When we're just sending those messages out and like, I got this great opportunity, and you heard sharing is caring, that backfires because you're focused on, now this is what you want to do. You have your goals. Okay, you have your goals. I want to sponsor 5 a month, or I want to help my team sponsor 5. You have your goals. You write them down, and then you say, okay, I want to recruit 5 people. That means I need to ask at least 15 people the question on a scale of 1 to 5, what is your interest level in getting information? Okay, so you set your goal, and then you turn right around and you make it all about them. Okay, you've always got to have your goals. You always got to know what your numbers are. You've got to know, did I do enough work that I should expect the sales, the team building that I want? But then you make it all about the other person. Can you feel that? Okay, this is so, so, so important. They can feel your intentions for sure, right? Exactly. Okay, so how many of you, I want to hear your thoughts on this wording. Okay, I want to hear from you. So I love it when people feel a little more comfortable, that their heart isn't pounding quite so hard. They feel a little bit more calm. They feel a little more empowered. So I want you to comment empowered if this wording feels different. If you feel like, I could do this better, I could do this different, okay? With those 5 simple steps, okay? On a scale of 1 to 5, what's your interest level and info? Number 2, you're going to go through those motivational styles, and you want our whole recruiting interview to do that. Okay. Then we want, may I share with you why this might be a good fit for you and your family? You've got, because you mentioned, and you've got, what are your thoughts on getting started? And then you're going to get to come to question queen sessions, and we're going to help you with that. Empowered. I love that. Yay. Look at how many of you feel empowered. Okay. This seriously can absolutely change your world. Which company are you with, Miss Teresa? I totally want to know which company you're with. I love these colors. Aren't these colors awesome? Look how many of you feel empowered. I love it. Sue, how are you feeling? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to see you. How you feeling, lady? Everybody say a quick little prayer for my lady Sue here. She's had some medical stuff going on. I'm so glad to see you. I love seeing this. How many of you feel empowered? Okay. And I know, here's the thing. I want to make sure that you understand that this takes practice. Okay. And so that's why we walk alongside of you, because you're here and you hear it and you go to do it. And it's like, oh, Initials Inc. Oh, we've been wanting to do an exclusive webinar for them, Miss Teresa. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in helping us promote. You feel more comfortable? Oh, I'm so glad. So glad. You guys are so cute. I love it. Okay. I really want you to understand that you can recruit and build a team absolutely bigger than you can ever imagine. Okay. With having really, really good skills to recruit. It is truly, truly a game changer. Okay. You guys are awesome. So I know that whatever your goals are, you can accomplish them. Okay. I want you to take that business and make it as big as you want it to be. I want you to have the flexibility you want to have. I want you to have the income you have dreamed of. And then I want you to make sure you can give that to others with being able to sponsor. Okay. So let's talk about a recruiting program and how you get that and how much fun it is, because it is awesome. Okay. It is fabulous. So we want to make sure you have some fun with this. All right. Let me get to the right thing here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so this is one of our absolute... Oh, ask it. Awesome. Miss Joanne, I think you heard my question. Let me know if you'd be interested in Initials Inc. Webinar exclusive for your company, because we would love to do that for you. I'm going to write down her name right here. Okay, so Recruiting 101. This program is awesome. Okay. It seriously is so cool what you can do with this. So Recruiting 101 is going to give you 30 short videos that you watch at your leisure. Okay, you watch when it works for you. And so there's all sorts of flexibility on that. Okay. Awesome, Joanne. Thank you. I'll connect with you, love. Let me know your thoughts on that. Okay, so 30 videos. And then you're going to get, also with that, you're going to get 2 question queen sessions, okay? We know that when you start messaging, it's real easy to be like, oh, now she said this, what do I say next, okay? We totally know and understand that. And so we really, really, really want to help you to get the help and the support, because you get a little nervous and it takes a little practice, okay? We want to walk right alongside of you, okay? So Recruiting 101 is only $147 or 3 payments of $57. You do need to take your question queen sessions in that first 30 days that you buy it. But excluding that, then you can watch those videos over and over and over again. Okay, it's an amazing program. Recruiting 101 is going to help you see recruiting so differently. It's going to, you're going to, just like you've been listening here and you've been saying, this feels different. This, I feel empowered. I can do this. It feels authentic. Okay. There's a better way to do recruiting, and it's absolutely teachable. Okay. I hate when people think that you've got to have this copy and paste message to send out, and that's the only way. I mean, really, do we think that little of the people that are on our team that we can't teach them a process versus a copy and paste kind of thing? Copy and paste doesn't work, and it just, you know what I mean? A big message that says, hey, I've been thinking about you. I've got this company. I thought you might be interested in this opportunity. All right, right? Like, that's one way to do it, and it gets a few recruits, but it also turns off a whole bunch of people, and we all know that. But out of desperation, we sometimes do things that you're like, well, it'll work a little bit, not quite as good as I hope. This will work way better. You can teach this. I just taught it to you in an hour, okay? But you want the whole recruiting script, and you want to come get that practice, because things will come up that I can't, go over every scenario that would happen in, an hour-long webinar. That when you come and do that with us on Question Queen session, seriously, you sit there and message, and you're like, Brianna, she just said this. I'm really not sure what to respond. And we're going to give you questions to ask instead of just talk at people and trying to fix it. Because when they get excited about what they want, they will fix their own problems. You don't need to be someone that's always trying to overcome objections. You just need to be focused on their goals. And when you're focused on their goals, they will solve their own problems. They will recruit, they will still sign up because they'll be hopeful. It all works out. It's really cool. Okay. So Recruiting 101 is an amazing program. Again, 147. Let me put that link up again. 147 or 3 payments of $57. Okay. So grab that, get that program today. Come work with us. So many of you said you were empowered by hearing this. Don't let one more day go by that. Do you understand? This is an amazing time of year to recruit. Things are changing so rapidly right now. Okay. You've got 2 big things happening. 1, kids are wrapping up school. And 2, there's a big part of the country that is starting to go, okay, we're going to open up here. And so between those 2 things, people are like really thinking about changing up their lives. Okay. They've got some different flexibility with their kids being home. And then the country's opening up and they're like, okay, I can breathe. Like, people are starting to when people are scared and kind of like this, because COVID and elections and stuff has made people just a little worried about things. But there's some hope right now. And when people get hope, they're ready for change. Okay. So with summer happening and more things opening up with COVID, there's going to be a lot of people thinking different. And there's going to be a ton of opportunity for you to help people with their to join and start businesses. Okay, does that make sense? It's an amazing, like I told you, I have a degree in economics. I know what happens when these different things financially happen. I know what, I understand interest rates and unemployment and those kind of things. Okay. This is an amazing time to change up your business because things are changing and people start to think differently and they're a little more hopeful. Okay. It's going to be so exciting, you guys. And it's all about you being prepared to offer that when you meet the people that you're supposed to meet. And those people will come because you're prepared. It's really cool. Cindy, this is a great question. Let me pop this up. Should you take this before the other 101 program? So Cindy, so here's the thing. Let me pop this up. Social Media 101. Okay. Social Media 101 is an amazing program to help you better understand social media. Okay. So here's my thing with recruiting. If you want to recruit more, you increase your sales. Okay. It's always hand in hand. The more people you see, the more sales you do. That means you have more people to talk about the recruiting opportunity and more people who are addicted to your product. Okay. If your engagement is low on social media, if your sales are not where they need to be or where you want them to be, social media, and if you haven't taken Social Media 101, that is always a fantastic start. So let me just tell you, Recruiting 101 is only going to help you if you have people to talk to. And what I mean just in general by that is if your engagement is low on your personal profile, your business page, or your group, wherever you're choosing to do your business, Social Media 101 is the place to start. Okay, we love Social Media 101. It's our favorite program. Everyone benefits from it. Social media skills. It was really interesting yesterday on our leadership panel. This gal, Sidrid, she is so good with interpersonal relationships. She is so good with people. Like seriously, like I've learned things from her. And when she said yesterday, Social Media 101 taught her things she didn't even know to ask about. She was like, I didn't know to put the question on top. I didn't know to put the spacing. I didn't know to put the emojis. I didn't know that I couldn't do a whole pair. Like she just went on and on and on about the things she learned from it. And I would say, I would have thought she would have, like I knew everybody needs Social Media 101, but to hear how many things helped her from that class, really like almost took me back, and I wrote the program, right? It's amazing, you guys. It is so amazing what Social Media 101 will do for you if you're feeling a little stuck or just not moving as fast as you want in social media. It does. It absolutely changes things. So that's totally up to you, Cindy. So if you have lots of people to talk to about the business opportunity, you can take Recruiting 101 without Social Media 101. But if you're like, I don't know who to talk to about it yet, then Social Media 101 would definitely be the place to start. So let me just ask you, those of you that are listening in, is this your first time joining me? Comment 1ST. If you've been here before, comment QQ for Question Queen and Training. Okay. Oh, Miss Christie, I'm so glad you asked this. Okay. Teresa, you have the Social Media 101. Tell us if you've had Social Media 101. Tell us what you like about it. Oh, Dee, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you much for providing this real value in this free webinar. I really try to give you stuff that you can apply. I've heard some people say other webinars, they've had a different experience. So I always try to make sure that we give you solid content. Michelle, what about multi-vendor online events? Are these questions to show on images or in private after you build a relationship first? So okay, let me make sure I know what you're saying, Christy. So if you're talking about the recruiting script, that's definitely always a one-on-one thing. Okay, that's something that you're doing in private messaging. With that being said, the very, 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 very first question on a scale of 1 to 5, what's your interest level in learning about or getting information about how to make extra money with, the name of your company? You can do that as a post, and you will get a couple comments. It's not going to get tons of comments, but it could get a couple. The rest of the conversation is all in private message. But your on multi-vendor online events, the program that you need for that is the Social Media 101, because the more questions you ask with your posts that you do in your online event, the better engagement you're going to get and the more sales you're going to do. So Social Media 101 is the one you definitely want to have, because it'll help you start more conversations to then use your recruiting 101, Miss Christy, in case you don't have that one yet. Okay, good question. Hello, Miss Angie. Hello, Miss Tara. I'm so glad you're here for the first time. Awesome. Hello, Miss Charlotte. So glad you're here for the first time. Anne, so glad you're here. Okay. Will the link to sign up be in the Facebook? Okay, so let me pop that back up again. Okay, so this is popping right up in the comments. Miss Kathy's Recruiting 101. Okay, so grab Recruiting 101. All right. And that one is $147 or 3 payments of $57. Now, if you commented #summer and you got a message from us, okay, that message has a button that says program options, and that also will have the links to recruiting. Okay, so you can also get that there. Okay, let me see here. All right, and then Social Media 101, that's popping right up in the comments. You've got that for $147 or 3 payments of $57. That also has 30 videos, and that also has 2 question queen sessions with it. Okay, so I would love to hear, what is your aha moment from today? What is your aha moment? What is going to help you with recruiting that you're like, either you were just reminded, oh yeah, I should do that, or you're like, that's a whole new way of thinking. What was your aha moment today? Okay, are you guys getting the links to that? Are you finding those links for the programs? Anyone need any help with finding those? You love the questions and follow through, Miss Mary Jo. I'm so glad. Awesome. Different needs for different people. Exactly, Miss Tracy. So, Miss Courtney, each of these programs come with 30 videos, and you have access to those for a long time. And then you have 30 days to take your 2 question queen sessions. So each of them have 30 short videos, 3 to 5 minutes long. Okay. And it starts immediately after you purchase it. Figure out what they need through questions. I love it. How to ask the questions. Yes. Carrots versus world changers. You got the link? Oh, good, Miss Kathy. Yes. Oh, Cynthia, I love this. How smooth recruiting can be with being more personal with your audience prospects. Oh, I love that. Beautiful profile picture, Miss Cynthia. I love it. I love it. All right. What other aha moments did you have? Oh, and Jay, love this. Change your way you talk so you don't sound like a salesperson. Exactly. Or feel like one, I bet. Right, Angie? I think feeling like one is almost as bad as sounding like one. It's like, oh, I don't want to feel that way. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Angie. All right, Miss Debbie, you're going to have so much fun with that program. I love it. All right. So I've got, for those of you who are thinking about it, oh, good. I'm glad you found the link. How to even start the conversation. Yes, right, Cindy? How to even start the conversation. Feeling like that is the worst, right? Yes. Yay, Debbie. Awesome. So I'm going to throw it, and Debbie, you'll get this too. We're going to throw in a bonus, okay? So our recruiting 101. So for those of you that are like, I need the recruiting 101, I got to figure out how to find who's interested. We have a really fun thing called engagement camp. Okay, now engagement camp sounds like marriage. No, it's not. It's getting engagement on Facebook. Okay. Oh, Miss Tara, you can totally watch the replay, love. You can totally watch that replay. Okay, so what I want to help you with is getting engagement on your business page, your customer group, your profile. So we have a thing called engagement camp where you come for 3 months in a row. It's 5 hours per month, and it's a Tuesday morning or a Friday night. And what we do is we help you create your content for your business page or your group that you'll have all set up in 5 hours. We'll help you create your content for the entire month. And you get to do that 3 months in a row, month after month after month. Okay. So our next camp, quarterly camp, is what's called our summer engagement camp. So it would be for the months of July, August, and September. Okay. It's so much fun, and it's a value of $147. So if any of you who buy Recruiting 101 or Social Media 101, now I'm only going to give away 10 of these. Miss Debbie's got one of them. Okay. So I'm going to give away 10 of my summer engagement camps. So basically, you're buying a $147 program and you're getting one for free. So $300 worth of training for $147, either when you get the Recruiting 101 or the Social Media 101 today. Okay, so all you need to do is click that link and get that signed up before the webinar's over, and I'm just going to be on for a few more minutes. So let me put these links back up for you. Kim, I love that. Awesome. So Recruiting 101 is right there. Teresa, you'll be on Friday evening. I'm so glad. and Social Media 101. Okay. So make sure you click on those links and get signed up. All right. And we're going to have so much fun. You guys, you can take your business to a whole new level. It's amazing what you can do when you have these techniques. Okay. Social media is when you switch from using it to just share with your friends and family about, your kids and your travels, and, when there's a hard time, you need prayers. And, when you go from using it just for your personal use to your business use, there's definitely some things that you've got to understand to make this work well. And we can help you with that. We've had so many successes with this. We would love to help you walk down that. Okay, anybody need any links or have any questions? I love your aha moments. You have such great questions. I'm super excited to see what you do with your business and your teams. Super excited. Anybody else here that's taken Social Media 101? What is your favorite part about it? Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Your husband's on board with gathering the money for this investment. Yay! That's a good thing. Miss Teresa, no, I can see you. We're live, love. We are live, girl. All right. So we're going to announce our winner for our Sharing the Revolution. So if this is your name, say I'm here, I'm here. All right, Miss Lisa Van Putten. Miss Lisa Van Putten, you are our winner. Thank you so much for spreading the love and helping us create a revolution. You get a year's worth of images to help you with your engagement. So thank you so much. You like learning how to ask the questions, Miss Teresa? Yay! There you go, Miss Lisa. Yay, girl. Congratulations. Thank you so much for helping to start a revolution. All righty. Yay, girl. Congrats. All right. Any other questions about our programs, or does anybody need a link? Is there any links you're looking for? Miss Teresa, yes, it just stays right here on my business page, love. Yep, definitely stays right here. All right, my friends. All right. Any other questions? Anything I can do for you? You bet, Miss Teresa. All right. Can everybody say hi to Miss Rhiannon and thank her and Porter for all their help? They sit and reply to people. I can't talk and type and read at the same time. So they help to answer your questions while I'm chatting away. So thank you so much, my friends. You guys have a beautiful day, an awesome week. We do have some webinars coming up. Tomorrow is our paparazzi exclusive, where we're interviewing our gals that are they are Z-Piece nominees. And so it's going to be super fun. Okay. So we're doing that. Oh, Miss Debbie, when you purchase Recruiting 101, you'll get our engagement camp for the for summer months. So it's for July, August, and September. You get to come 3 different times, 5 hours each, and it's amazing. It's so much fun. We'll help you create your content for those 3 months. It's wonderful. Okay, so I just popped that link back up there. Yay, Miss Courtney. Awesome. Yay, Miss Cindy and Miss Courtney. Awesome sauce, girls. All right. Yay, awesome. All right, my friends, let me know if anyone else needs the links. Be sure and get signed up before the webinar ends so that you get your specials, okay? All right, my friends. Have an awesome, awesome day. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you need any other links. Here's the social media 101 link just one more time in case you need that. There we go. Awesome, Miss Patricia, sorry. Awesome. Yes, Miss Carol, please do. Please enjoy the replay. You're so welcome, Miss Mary Jo. It's our pleasure. Thank you for joining us. All right, my friends, have a blessed and beautiful day. Mwah. Remember, there's always someone waiting to meet you. You just need these really good skills so that you can connect with people and better understand what they want. All right, you've got this. Have an awesome day. Thank you. Ciao, y'all. Go make sure you go to events and check out our other events for this week. We have a paparazzi exclusive webinar tomorrow night and a foodie one on Friday morning. We'll have a lot of fun. Okay, you're so welcome, Miss Debbie. All right, bye guys. Ciao.